All right, let's keep that round of applause going for your next comedian. All the way out from Tacoma, give it up for Mike Hansen.
What's happening? Happy birthday, Maisha. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm not so good. I did my taxes today. Right? Yeah, that shit's shitty. My taxes used to be good back in the day because I was married. So I used to claim her twice because she was bipolar. I don't miss being married though. I'm 45, man. I don't miss being married. Mostly what I don't miss is my ex-wife's long toes. She had big feet. She was 6 foot tall. She had these big ass feet. Dude, her toes were so long she had like 4 knuckles on each toe. They were bad. Dude, she could like write in cursive and throw gang signs at the same time. Her toes were long. No, like, and she would insist on wearing these little shoes too, so her little pinky toe would hang out the side all the time. Right? It looked like a little claw, huh? Dude, her friends would clown her too. Her friends would be like, I bet you she could climb trees. It's messed up. Like I said, I'm old. I'm old, so I can't do drugs like these guys can. And I'm not going to do a dick-sucking joke either like these guys did. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good, Rakim. I'm good. Man, I'm old, man. I can't do drugs no more. Like, drugs are different. Like, they got all these side effects. Dude, there's a side effect I learned recently, like, watery eyes is a side effect of Viagra. It's horrible. Which happens to be a side effect of a limp dick, too. Everyone's crying. Now, drugs are different now I'm older. Like, when I was young, I learned, like, if you smoke a blunt, you shouldn't wear a white t-shirt because of the ashes. Right? Now I'm older, I learned you shouldn't wear all black while doing cocaine in the bathroom. It's stupid. Y'all drinking? Who's drinking? Cheers. Dude, sometimes I drink so much, I order some shit off Amazon and forget. Right? Yeah, that shit's real. That shit happened, man. I went to the mailbox the other day. I got this package. I was like, hold up, Mike. I don't remember ordering this. So I opened up this bag, right? And the first thing I pulled out was this big-ass dildo. I'm still not sucking dick, dude. It's cool. It's good. I pulled out this big-ass dildo, right? And then the second thing I pulled out was this, like, remote control vibrating butt plug. I know, right? That sounds fancy. Third thing was some lube for my toys. And then I pulled out 3 DVDs. I was like, hold up, man. You would never order DVDs. That shit's for free. I'm not paying that. So I like realized, I was like, man, Mike, you didn't order this. So I looked at the name on the outside of the package, and it wasn't me. It was the lady that lives below me. I was like, this is about to be a fantasy. I'm about to go knock on her door, see what's up. So I wanted to know her name when I knocked on her door, and that's the bad part. Her name was Ethel. I was like, man, I don't know if any fantasy ever started with the name Ethel. So I just kept that shit. Plus, wouldn't have Ethel ordered VHS tapes instead of DVDs? This is a young crowd. Like, no, Nah, but surprisingly, Ethel had a great taste in butt plugs, so that was cool. That shit feels amazing. All right, I went the other way. If y'all can't tell, I'm from Tacoma, too. A lot of people, they like, where you from? I was like, I'm from Tacoma. And they're like, what are you talking about? You sound like you're from somewhere else. I was like, nah, man. I grew up in Salishan, man. I don't know if y'all know what Salishan is. It's the east side, like, government housing. Yeah, right? See, she knows. Oh, they're like, Mike, you got an accent. I was like, look, man, if I have an accent, my accent is low income. That's what my accent is. I grew up poor, man. I grew up in Salishan, like I said, poor with a single mom and just my little sister. That's what I did. Single moms are great, man. Give it up for single moms, everybody. Yeah. Single moms are fantastic, man, but they struggle sometimes too, right? Yeah, they all struggle. And when my mom, when she would struggle, she would just let me and my little sister play with plastic bags, just hoping. That shit stopped when I learned how to read. I was like, do not put this over your head. All right. Speaking of not being able to breathe, my doctor called me the other day. She's like, Mike, I got some good news for you. I got some bad news for you. I'm like, all right, what's the good news? It's like, the good news is you're so fat you don't have to take a second night of your sleep apnea test. I was like, I don't think that's professional. It's not. I was like, all right, what's the bad news? She's like, the bad news is it's the worst case of sleep apnea I've ever seen in my career. I was like, damn, that's not good. She's like, no, it's not. She's like, Mike, you're so fat you probably snore when you walk. You got awake apnea. I was like, that's not professional either. So she continued to tell me, she's like, Mike, you stop breathing 77 times an hour. You hold your breath for up to 115 seconds at a time. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Right? I was like, dude, maybe that's my superpower. Like, he was talking about a superpower, dude, this is way better. Like, maybe that's my superpower. I can hold my breath forever. Then it dawned on me, I was like, damn, Mike, maybe that's why you're so good at eating pussy. You can hold your breath forever. Dude, the sleep apnea didn't kill me. No thick thighs are gonna kill me. That's for damn sure. I'm good. I don't even tap out or nothing. I'm good. Nah, the sleep apnea thing, it did kind of scare me a little bit, so I had to lose some weight. So even just yesterday, I got 20,000 steps in yesterday. 20,000, that's good, right? Unfortunately, they were all running from my problems. In the last year, though, for real, honestly, I did lose 60 pounds in the last year. 60 pounds, man. That's a lot. So just imagine how fat I was before. No, but not everything's good with losing weight either, though. Like, you realize some shit about yourself. But I realized, like, I can pull up my jeans to where they're supposed to be. And now I have a fupa. I love this crowd. They actually know what a fupa is. Like, some crowds, like, half the people know what it is. They're just like, some lady interrupts me in the middle of my set and just like, what is that? No, like, for real, I'm a little sensitive about my fupa. I know y'all women are too. It's cool. You don't have to say nothing. It's good. Nah, I mean, if your man, like, if he's paying attention to your fupa, he's fucking up, right? Yeah, you should be paying attention to other places. But if you do want your man to pay attention to your fupa, she already knows what's coming. What I would suggest is you just put like a tattoo of a nipple on it. Just call that shit your waist titty. Dude, he's gonna be like a kid on Christmas. He'll pay attention to that shit all day. Like, you'll never worry about your fupa again. Even for Christmas, man, he might like splurge for you. Buy you a little extra pair of panties with an underwire in it for extra support. Nah, I actually prefer a woman with a fupa. I do. because I got this big ass head and my neck gets tired. It's kind of like a pillow for my forehead while I'm down there. It's good. It's good. As you can tell, I'm single. So I did hop on these dating apps. Like, I was married. Like I said, I was married for a long time. I was with my ex for like 19 years. So I just got back into the dating game. Like, it's different now. Like 20 years ago, it was different. Like, you could pick up a woman at her house. You buy her flowers and walk to the door and take her to dinner. You take her back, walk her to her door. Maybe not even get a kiss goodnight, just so you can get a second date. Nowadays, like, you don't even get a second date unless you eat ass. When did that shit happen? That shit sounds dangerous. Right? See, she knows. She was like, I'm good. Oh, exactly. Yo, like, I'm surprised that's something he hasn't ate. But, yeah. Eating ass sounds dangerous, especially how everyone's picky nowadays. Like, everything has to be, like, organic or gluten-free. You take 5 minutes to order a coffee, but you gonna fuck around and eat some ass? Dude, you gonna fuck around and have a peanut allergy and have no clue that bitch ate a Snickers yesterday for lunch. That's dangerous, man. I'm good. Like, everyone says dating's easier too, man, with all these filters and shit and these apps. That's not true, man. That's not true. Yeah, those filters are dumb. Like, you can't, like I said, you can't pick up a woman at her house no more, so you gotta meet her at a bar. So you walking in the bar and you're trying to find that girl from the dating app. That shit's impossible. Right? You look around 5 or 10 minutes, you can't find that girl with the bunny ears and bunny nose nowhere. Like, it's stupid. It's dumb. They got all these angle pictures too. They be doing this, I call it the drone picture. They be posting like this. You'll be like, damn, man. Like, I actually prefer a curvy woman, but I was like, man, I could throw her around a little bit. I'm excited. When I met her, that was not the case. The only thing I'm throwing is my back out. Now, I was excited one time, though, for real. Like, I showed up at this date. I sat down across from the table. I was like, wait, hey. I was like, how'd you do that? She's like, how'd I do what? I was like, how'd you show up to the date with the filter on? She's like, what are you talking about? So she took off her glasses, but her mustache stayed on. Y'all laugh, but I still took her home. I didn't care. She said she was a squirter, so. That shit was a lie too, though. She was just an alcoholic that went to bed all the time. Yeah, after a date recently, I learned that I'm the kind of guy that women don't shave for. Right? That shit's horrible. Like, they actually, like, I got the date and she actually shaved for some dude 3 days later or earlier that ghosted her. She's like, fuck it, I'll go out with him. And then they're rude about it too, man. Like, you're down there for like 15 minutes. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, what do you mean what's wrong? She's like, is your tongue tired? I was like, hell no, my tongue's not tired. It fucking hurts. It's like I've been licking on a porcupine for 15 minutes. This is some bullshit. Feels like a fucking cactus. You need to water that shit. These jokes are dumb. But I appreciate y'all laughing, man. Y'all been a great crowd, man. Keep it going for yourselves, man. Keep it going for yourselves, man. You guys have been an amazing crowd. Give it up for all the comedians ahead of me. Yeah, make sure you guys take care of the bartender and everything. But I appreciate you guys coming out. My name is Mike Hansen, man. Thanks for laughing, y'all.
Keep it going for Mike Hansen. Heck yeah. All right.